Hello all and welcome to our crochet. My name is Mary and today I'm coming to you with vlog number 30. Yes, my dears, my darlings, my angels, my sweets, my pets and all those lovely words I cannot be bothered thinking about right now. I'm here. It has been some time since I've been on YouTube. Firstly, if you are joining us new, firstly welcome. To my newbies, I have been offline for a little while and I'm about to explain why. And to my regulars, some of you actually already know why, because I've been getting questions and I've been getting people ask me things and so on, and what's happening with this and what's happening with the Christmas tutorials. They're coming, guys, they're all coming this week. I'm going to pump them out almost daily. When I say almost daily, I'll try to get them out daily for the next 2 weeks. So, okay, why have I been offline? Okay, there's been 2 negatives that have happened over the past few months. Over the past, I don't know, 7 or 8 months, I've had a family member, a very close family member who has been unwell. Sadly, that family member passed away. Now, I'm not going to go into details. The funeral has been done. The service has all finished. Everything's finalized and I'm here now. Okay, the show must go on. Okay, the other thing is a tiny little bit of negative on the what do you want to call this situation? We'll call it the YouTube world. Oh, what is happening with YouTube? I don't know. Okay, guys, YouTube. Let me explain what's happening recently with YouTube. With, I'm assuming, Google as well. Whatever it is, it's all one big major event at the moment. They are discussing, how can I explain this? They're discussing new laws for children online. I get it. I've worked with children most of my life, and even when I was a child, I always looked after the younger ones as well. So I get it. We are looking after the safety of our younger generation. It is really important that we look after their well-being. It is important that we look after their emotional status, whatever you want to call it. What YouTube and Google have done, and whoever else might be a part of that, America's passed a new law that YouTube, if you are going to crochet or teach crochet or any craft at that matter, even if it's Play-Doh or plasticine or clay making, whatever it is that you craft, drawing, painting, whatever, writing, reading, novel reading, okay, all those things will now be scrutinized. Is that a word I can use? I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of an elephant in the room at the moment. It's giving me a little bit of a chill. However, you guys know yours truly does teach crochet to adults, to the adult world. I act a little bit silly sometimes. I'm a bit funny, I'm a bit weird, but I do teach for adults. Now, if children are watching, that is kind of hard for me to tell whether children are watching. I don't base my tutorials around children. I don't base my vlogs. I definitely don't base my vlogs around children. It is an adult channel. It will remain an adult channel. So yours truly is going to have to do a little bit more homework. However, don't stress. I will be here and I'm here to stay. The show must go on. Let's move all those negatives out the way. Let's get into the positives. Yay, I'm back. Okay, so what have we been doing? Oh, what did we do before I disappeared out of nowhere? We started off with a Christmas project. We also were going to do the honey cowl. Both those projects are going to be getting done within the next, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 the most. Try to ram them in before Christmas. I will push to get them in before Christmas because we have so many other Christmas items that we need to make. We are in the process of our Christmas table runner. We have done parts 1, 2, and 3. Part 3, I think, was the blocking. That was the final part of our squares, which are all here, guys. Check them out. Do they not look so gorgeous? I know, right? If you followed the tutorial, you would have done either I can't remember now, 2, 4, 6, 8. You would have done either 6 red green squares or 8 red green squares. Okay, now for every 8, not 8, for every red green square you need to do a 2 on the side of the white green square. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. You need to have done that. All right, did I say white green? White red. Hello Mary. I'm already making mistakes. Oh, by the way guys, I'm not editing this either. No more editing. I haven't got time to edit. We need to catch up. I'm dropping everything. We need to catch up on things, and I do not want to waste time editing, so we're just going to talk. So what would happen is I'm not sure if it's like this or that I'll show you when the tutorial comes up. You need to have 2 of the white reds on either side of your green, going all the way up. So if you've done 8 of these green reds, you need to have done, I'm thinking 16. 2 8s, 3 8s, 16. Yeah, you need to have done, hello Mary, you need to have done 16 of your red whites. If you have done 6 of the greens, you would need to have done 12 of your red whites. Okay, so just, do your maths. If you want to make your table runner longer, you need to say if you've done 10, you'll need to have 20 of your red whites. If you've done 12, you'll need to have 24 red whites. So like I said, maths not my skills. Not my good skill. So get yourself organized for the amount of squares that you need, because the very next tutorial after this vlog will be that part of the table runner where we are sewing all of those ends together. Whether I sew or whether I crochet them together, I'm not sure. I'm going to have a bit of a play whilst watching nothing television tonight. As you do, a little bit of noise in the background. So I'll have a bit of a play. I'll work out whether we're going to sew or whether we're going to crochet them together. I haven't really decided. And then we can get stuck into that. And I'm looking forward to getting that finished. After that, we will do the placemat and then we will do the coaster. And if I'm quick enough, we may fit in that Christmas stocking. Okay, I should have had them all done by now, but as I said, I've been offline for a few weeks, but I'm back to stay. And what else can I say? Oh, you're probably wondering, I'm wearing this navy blue top. I know, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Very basic top. It is the V-stitch. Now, I've had a couple of people ask me, what is the difference between the double crochet V-stitch and the actual V-stitch? I'm going to show you. There's your that's not your V-stitch. That's your double crochet V-stitch, where you've got 2 double crochets together in the one stitch. Skip, then 2 double crochets together in the next, skip, and then so on. So it's just 2 double crochets. With the V-stitch, it's a double crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet. So your V-stitch has the gaps that you see on this top, and your double crochet V-stitch has no gaps, or at least it has very, very tiny gaps. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about with that. If you are wanting to do this gorgeous little V-stitch top, it is free on YouTube. Well, not for you guys yet, it will be. I had to create it in a hurry for myself. I needed something very quickly that was navy blue, so I created that within 1 weekend. Yay! Ordinarily it would take me over a week or 2 weeks to do, and I have to tell you, this hand was about to drop off this morning. So I had to create it in a hurry. I created it. It's basic, very easy. I didn't even use a pattern. I looked at the front and thought, this is what I want to do. I looked at the back. The back's got a little bit more gaps in the back because I didn't have enough cotton. I know. Should have bought more. However, this cotton and this top itself is a good 200-gram ball of Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton. If you would like to make this top, we may make that in the future. But in the meantime, let's get back on to what we are going to be doing. Now, we're also going to be doing the honey cowl. I'm not going to show you all the pieces. We've done that through the last few vlogs, and I will pop the links to those vlogs in the description box down below. And I will also pop the links to all of the squares that we're up to the start, from the start to the finish of these squares. So if you haven't started this and you would like to, the links to this particular Christmas table runner will be in the description box down below. Now, these links will be first, then you will get the vlog links, and I will put the whole playlist of the links. So you click on the playlist and then all the parts will come up, and you just start from part 1 and work your way up to part 3. You haven't missed out on much. They're only granny squares, okay, so they're nothing too extravagant. It's not, well, I won't say it's basic. It is basic. The only difficult thing about it was joining those colors there, and once you get past that, very basic, very, very basic. And the other thing I wanted to discuss was, because I've been offline, I missed the 500 subscriber mark on my channel. So we're up to 3,500 and I think 6 from this morning. So usually around the 500 mark, I do a spot giveaway. I haven't had time to do that because of not having time to do anything. So what I'm going to do is this time next week, no, not this time, I tell a lie. This Sunday coming, when the normal vlog goes up, I will do a spot giveaway. Yay! I'll either do 1 spot giveaway or 2, depending on the situation. Now, if you're new to the channel, want to know what the spot giveaway is? Spot giveaway is items that I like to give away to people who put in a lot of effort on the channel. For argument's sake, people who message me on Facebook, people who follow me on Instagram and talk to me on Instagram, people who click like on my pictures on Instagram, people who talk to me here on YouTube, people who leave comments in the vlog section, in the comment section down below, people who do all that jazz. And I have a couple of people in mind already, but I'm still, thinking about it. But there is definitely one person in mind. She's always talking to me, and I love that so much. So there will be a spot giveaway this Sunday coming. Yay! It's coming, guys. And then once we hit our 4,000 subscriber mark, then we will do our normal giveaway, which is really quite big usually, guys. So you better stick around for that one. But in the meantime, next week we're doing our 500 mark giveaway. Now, that's that. So guys, we have addressed 3 important items. The reason why I haven't been here, the big elephant in the room with what's happening on YouTube. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And now our items that we are going to make. The other little thing I wanted to talk about was now, I'll start off with this little thing. How gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous is it? Look at all the different colors. Once again, Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton, okay? But this is the 4-ply cotton. And I've noticed with the floor ply, with the 4-ply, hello Mary, let's get it right. With the 4-ply cotton, it doesn't peel as much and it doesn't get all fluffy as much. So aren't these colors simply divine? Don't you just want to go away and marry them? That we love them so much. So, I'm being silly, aren't I? So these gorgeous little colors, this is a project that's coming up. It's kind of a secret project that's coming up. It is a combined project. I'm working with another friend on this particular project, and the project itself will consist of what is happening at the end of the year for moi. Yes, yours truly is doing some exciting things at the end of this year. You know what? I've only got 2 weeks to go before I tell you guys what is going to happen at the end of the year for Wow Crochet. It's going to be very, very exciting. I know I say that about everything, and you're probably thinking, here she goes again, talking about how excited she is. But this particular project, I'm very excited. It is a kind of once in a lifetime project, so it's a good thing. It's going to be a big change of life for me, but it's a good thing, and YouTube will not change. I will be here, and I will be actually giving you more because of it. Oh, very, very exciting. Yes, we're breathing. Now, that particular pattern that you saw with all the lovely colors, I have decided as well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get them out of the bag. Sorry guys, sorry. Here we go. I have decided as well to do another handful of, as you can see, I've got all the ends I need to sew up, of different colors now. They're different shades, running into different shades. and the same with the purples running into the light purple. It's all shady. And you're thinking, where did you get these gorgeous colors from? Well, here goes. This blanket that you see on this chair that I usually have lying around comes from these colors. Now, these items are the Seabees whirls. I love, love, love the Seabees whirls. The only thing I don't like about them is that they're thin, so they take so long to make something. But I'm going to be doing some fun stuff. We are going to be making a lot of stuff in the future with the whirls. Why? Because I have this many of them. In fact, I have 6. There's 2 more over there. So, see, this is what we do. We buy too much. We don't know what we're going to do with it. So we create things on YouTube. So there you go. So with these whirls, we're going to be creating a lot of things in the future. Over the December, January mark, it is actually currently summer here in Melbourne. But let me tell you, this is the coldest day that I've felt for a while. It was a chill. So these, we're going to be making some summer tops, some top-down tops. They start from the top and they work their way down to as far as we can go. Some will be granny squares, such as the ones that you see here. Some will be just one full top that you start from here and work your way all the way down. You don't have to cut anything. That's the joy of the whirl. The thread just changes colour without having knots. Sometimes you have a little tiny fray in the middle. You just give it a bit of a rub really hard and the fray tightens up inside the yarn and you just crochet over it. It will be not noticeable. It will not be noticeable. Get it right now. So that's what we are going to be doing over December and January. For my overseas followers who are currently in winter, I haven't forgotten about you too, guys. The honey cowl will be worked around the winter month. It'll be a woolen cowl, so you'll be able to make a beautiful cowl for your winter months. I will also be making a winter beanie between December and January as well. So I haven't forgotten about you guys. The other thing I did mention, I wanted to make, this time last year, it might have even been January of last year, this year, I mentioned that I was going to do fingerless gloves, and I said I wouldn't do them until I have perfected them. I think I've perfected them. So I think in January I might do our first fingerless gloves, even though I promised you those fingerless gloves earlier on this year. So there you go, guys. What can I say? Firstly, once again, my apologies for not being online for the past few weeks. You know, these things happen and life does go on. Outside YouTube, there is a life out there. I don't sit here on a chair and talk to you all the time. I wish I could. I don't sit there and crochet all the time, although, you know, I've been known to crochet non-stop for a good 6 to 12 hours. It's happened. It has happened. Straight. I know, right? And I have been known to do that, which is an absolute no-no, guys. I do not recommend it for you, for your hands, for your shoulders, for your neck. Don't sit for that long. It cannot be good for our bodies. So, yes, I have been offline. Yes, I'm back. Yes, we are going to have some fun. Yes, it's Christmas. Well, not yet. It's coming. So over the next week or so, you will get parts 4 and 5 of the table runner. You will get parts 1 and maybe 2 of the honey cowl, but I may hold that out for another week. I prefer to keep going with the Christmas tutorials for a little while because I want to try and ram them in before Christmas. It's becoming very close. Only 3 weeks away, excuse me. So I want to get them in and sorted out. This time tomorrow, you will see the very next tutorial, which will be part 4 of our table runner, and that will be putting our pieces together, okay? And then after that, all we need to do is the border of the table runner. And that's finished. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to put the parts 4 and 5 together as one tutorial and just make it part 4 and then we complete it. We probably could do that because all I really need to do is show you how to do the first 4 squares, 6 squares, 6 squares, and then you head off on your own and do the rest. But at the same time, that video will be parts 5 as well. It's hard to explain. I'm not going to do the 2 parts. I think I might ram them into the one video. So we'll put all the pieces together and then we'll pop the border on as well. So there you go. That's it, guys. What can I say? Once again, my apologies for being off air for a long time. But, you know, there is a life outside YouTube. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Hard to imagine I do other things than crochet. Oh, me do something else other than crochet. Never. Here we are, guys. We are now officially back. Hopefully we do not have any more interruptions before Christmas, because I want to get all our Christmas tutorials out there. And once I finish off with Christmas, then we will discuss what the very big news is for Wow Crochet next year. It's going to be fun. Stick around, guys. We are going to have so much fun. There's going to be different things coming up next year for Wow Crochet. The tutorials will always be there. I will always be creating. I will always be putting tutorials up. You will get a vlog once a week like we've been getting since we first, well, actually I didn't do vlogs when we first started. I was a little bit shy, camera shy. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Me, camera shy, never. Not anymore. But yeah, so you will all get tutorials. You will always get tutorials, and you will always get that vlog once a week. But I will have certain changes with certain days of the week. Oh, I'm giving away too much. I'm saying too much. I can't say too much. Zip it, Mary. Zip, 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 zip. In all angles of that big mouth of mine. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to my regulars, my faithful regulars who keep coming back saying, it's okay, Mary, we will wait until you are ready to come back. Thank you to them. Also, thank you to the quiet regulars who don't leave messages but know that life still goes on even outside of YouTube. Thank you to those of you who have created items and posted them on my Facebook page. I thank you so much, because I love seeing the work that you make from our tutorials. Thank you to those who have crossed over to Instagram and had a look at a few things of my Instagram page. With Instagram, it's not always about crochet. Occasionally I pop some family items up, so you know, a lot of people like to see the other life that you have, other than Facebook and YouTube, other than business, if you will. I do have a life outside of Wow Crochet. I have a family life. I live very big on family. I love having my children around me. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and all the rest of it. We have discussed, what have we discussed? We have discussed why I've been offline for a couple of weeks. We have discussed the elephant in the room. Oh dear, what am I going to do? And we have discussed all the projects we're going to make. We have discussed the fact that things are going to happen over the next few weeks to our little channel here at Wow Crochet. We have also discussed next week, not next week, on vlog 31 actually, that I'll be doing a spot giveaway. Yay! We have also discussed these granny squares that I'm making with a friend. It's not something that will be on YouTube. This won't be on YouTube, guys. I'm sorry. I know you're looking forward to it, aren't you? But I may make something similar. Or if I ask my friend and crochet colleague, we may be able to get her on our channel and she can discuss our little project. Maybe early January we might be able to do that. Why? Because I'm planning it and she doesn't know that yet. Oh, I'm in so much trouble, aren't I? So we have discussed that. We have this next tutorial coming up is our Christmas tutorial. Get excited and get very excited for vlog 31 coming up in about 4 or 5 days time, because it will be our spot giveaway. Very excited, very excited. Breathe. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Thank you for doing all our tutorials. And guess what, guys? As I say at the end of all my videos, regardless of whether it's a vlog or a tutorial, I say, ciao for now.